Twins that
not
win.
Mortal Kombat, because we both suck at Mortal Kombat.
That's fine. Merry Christmas! This is our former Christmas tradition where I would wake you sleepyheads up for Christmas time. I would blast this song, and as soon as it says Mortal Kombat, I'd burst into your room and scream Mortal Kombat and beat you both black and blue. Permanently destroying your souls.
Well, you know, the last couple years, you haven't done it. We've had to wake you up with Mortal Kombat song.
That's because Savana yelled at me so bad and hurt my feelings, I refuse to ever do it again.
That's right. Well, then, that's why I took that torch onto myself, and now I do it.
Well, I'd get used to me not doing it because Savana hurt my feelings, and I said, fine, I'm never doing it again.
Well, don't fuck with me.
Fuck you.
Oh, sibling love, everybody.
So this is Podcast Kombat, talking about Mortal Kombat. There's a new game coming out, so I thought it would be a good time to do it. There's also some apocalyptic things involved. My childhood with Mortal Kombat involves not being allowed to play it, but I played it. I think a kid in the neighborhood had it, and I got to play the original. By the time Mortal Kombat 3 rolled around, I guess I was old enough to play it because we played it. It was also on like the Sega channel, which if anybody knows what the Sega channel was, it was online before there was online. We were fancy, and I played it there. But anybody listening to this podcast probably already knows what Mortal Kombat is. But in case you don't, it is a fighting game that's been around since, I guess, the early 90s. And it's known for its controversial violence, its fatalities, its gruesome moves, and with time and technology, it's only gotten more brutal. Some of the new ones from MK11 have just made me completely cringe. They've completely modeled skeletons and faces and muscle tissue, and it's rough when Garrus punches somebody's face off of their skull. It's some rough shit. But Jazmin.
Yes.
Okay, there you are. You forgot you were on a podcast. What do you know about Mortal?
I was looking up the official release date of Mortal Kombat, which was 1992.
There you go. There's some info. Also, I'd like to note that Mortal Kombat is the reason there is the ESRB rating system, which rates video games and stuff for children, because, you know, adults thought that it would ruin their children and make them violent monsters, even though every study, like, in the world proves otherwise. Like, very rare. Like, I think there's been, like, one gamer that went nuts and shot a bunch of people, and that was at an NFL Madden tournament. So there's really no correlation with it. If your kid's a psychopath, it's because you raised a psychopath, not because of a video game. Savana?
Yeah, what's up?
Will you talk for a bit?
What you want to talk about?
Oh my God.
Who's your favorite Mortal Kombat character? Do you know? I don't know. I do know that the new game coming out is really, really fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty. It's gotten more gory over the days or the years, anyways. Thank God for technology. I sure love watching the spine being torn out of someone so vividly and so clearly that it sticks in the back of my brain forever.
Well, yeah. I mean, is there such a thing as too much? I think for most games and movies and television shows, I think there is such a thing as too much, but not for Mortal Kombat. It kind of gets a bye in that it's basically started, in quotes, realistic violence in video games, and also it embraces the corny and goofiness and weirdness. It has a healthy mix of not taking itself seriously. Well, with babalities, where you turn people into babies, and friendships, and they know that they're zany and crazy, and they just welcome it with open arms. So it's kind of like a tightrope walk, and it's supposed to be over. It's supposed to be over the top. It's not like they just suddenly now became like really gross. Like they've always been pretty gross. It's just technology's gotten to a point. What?
Well, with technology and all that stuff, it looks like it doesn't help. Like, and realistic. It's just a little bit looks like it's real. Like just a little. Well, we are talking to Savannah here. She's not one for gore or scary, so you probably don't like this game, like to play it anyways.
But she likes to fight Christmas morning and yell at me and make me sad.
So, Bret, Savannah couldn't answer this question, but what was your favorite Mortal Kombat character?
Sector.
Wait, ask me.
What, Savannah?
Ask me again.
What's your favorite character?
Sub-Zero.
That's cool.
You know why? You want to know why?
Why?
Because he's a ninja?
Because he's Chinese? And he's not a ninja. Oh, wait. No, he's not a ninja.
Shinobi type deal?
Nope. Shinobis are ninjas. He's not a ninja. But let Savannah talk for a second, and we'll circle back.
Because he represents my soul.
Ah. Very
cold as ice.
Very emo. Savannah, when are you going to learn to let it go? Let it go. I turned all my enemies to snow. And then I smash them with ice. Because I'm Sub-Zero and I'm not nice.
You're probably... Bret, are you going to say Scorpion? Because I feel like you've always said Scorpion.
I'll get to that, but real quick, the Lin Kuei, which is what Sub-Zero is the Grandmaster of, they're not ninjas per se. I believe they're just assassins.
Scorpion has a freaking kunai as a weapon?
Scorpion is in fact a ninja.
Okay.
An honorable clan of ninjas.
The original Sub-Zero killed Scorpion's family.
That's correct.
So ninja against ninja, I feel like. It has to be ninja against ninja.
Well, they've always been the mascots of Mortal Kombat. And that's true. The original Sub-Zero killed Scorpion's family. And Scorpion also died. I don't remember how, but he made a deal in the Netherrealm and came back as basically like a fucking
it was like a curse,
revenant. He became like a spirit of vengeance. What?
It was like a curse, I think.
No, it wasn't a curse. He came back.
He was resurrected.
He's like basically Hulk. He's so mad you can't contain him. And he came back. He killed the original Sub-Zero.
Mm-hmm. It was his brother.
And then
died in the original game, and then he came back.
You're correct. Wow, Savannah, you know more about it than you let on. That's correct. And so when his brother took the mantle of Sub-Zero, Scorpion thought it was the original Sub-Zero and that he wasn't dead, and Scorpion came back for Mortal Kombat 2. And then, the original Sub-Zero became Noob Saibot.
Yep, they became friends. They team up in the story.
I think Scorpion and Sub-Zero, Sub-Zero 2, have a mutual sort of respect for one another, but they're not friends. But Noob Saibot, Scorpion absolutely hates Noob Saibot because that's the original Sub-Zero. And Noob Saibot hates everybody.
Alright, since we're talking about Scorpion, I want to hear everybody's impression of the Get Over Here. 3, 2, 1, Bret, go.
Get over here!
3, 2, 1, Savannah, go. I can't beat that. Yes, you can. You can at least try. I can't beat that.
Savannah, get over here!
Alright, my turn. Get over here!
Get over here! Get over here! This is going to be terrible to listen to.
Bret, you said that your favorite was Motaro? Is that what you said?
Motaro? Who the fuck is Motaro? Is he a car?
I don't know. He is a character in Mortal
You missed
Kombat,
the Transformer
but
episode.
A long time ago.
You mean Motaro?
Motaro, whatever.
He's a centaur man. And like sub-boss from Mortal Kombat 3, I think. No, no. My favorite is, yes, I love Scorpion, and he's definitely, like, top 2, but probably my favorite... Scorpion's my favorite, like, character from the story and shit, but I've never been good at playing at him. Playing the game, my favorite is Sector, and I'm really cheap. I shoot missiles and teleport uppercut everybody until they don't want to play anymore, and that's all I do.
I always went for either Jade or Katana when I played the game. I don't really know a whole lot about their stories, but I always pick them to fight.
All right, let's see if I can remember. Jade is like a, I think she was, I can't remember if she was an Assassin 4 or a Royal Guard for Katana's race of people, which I think were like Eternians or some shit. And Katana is the princess of that race, and when Shao Kahn invaded, he took over and took Katana as his own, and she was, you know, like a princess there, even though she hates him. So, and then Melina's her clone.
Jade is an assassin.
What?
Jade is an assassin.
Okay, I knew it was one or the other.
Did you know that she was an unplayable secret character?
Yes.
In Mortal Kombat 2?
Yes.
Nifty little fact.
Jazmin, what's your favorite fatality?
Oh, I want to get over here one, man. Honestly.
That's just a special move. That's not even a fatality, although he incorporates it in his fatalities.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the newest one. I've seen
where he cuts off the guy's head and throws the spear and it comes through his mouth in like slow-mo.
He's like, get over here, and he like has the head on
it's grody. My favorite one is from Mortal Kombat 3, Smoke, Robot Smoke. He shoots out so many grenades out of his chest that it like fills most of the screen, and then the camera pans out from the Earth and the entire Earth explodes. Completely stupid and insane and hilarious, and I love that one.
I have another good one for Scorpion from the first game. His move would be, instead of saying fatality, it would say buy a Scorpion doll or something like that, and Scorpion would hold up $1 himself in the game.
Are you thinking of one that you would make yourself?
No. I read it online. It was a real thing.
That is not in the first game. That might have been in the third game when they had friendships.
Hold on, I will look it back up.
Anyway,
but I read it.
Sub-Zero has probably the most iconic one where he rips the person's skull and spine out of their head. That one's pretty iconic. Another one that's like totally cringeworthy that's notable is when what's his name? Not Liu Kang. Kung Lao. He has the razor hat. He throws the razor hat in the ground, and it stays there and spins like a table saw. He grabs the person by each leg and pulls them through the saw, bisecting them lengthwise, and it is hard to watch. And then finally, from the newest game, one of the trailers I saw, I absolutely love it. It's the coolest fatality I've seen in a while. Is basically Cassie Cage, the daughter of Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade, runs at her opponent, shooting her guns, and she shoots a bunch of bullet holes through the center mass, but in a line, like from bottom to top, like in the chest and belly region. And as she's picking up speed, she rears back and kicks the person right in the dick, and their body splits in half, and their skull and spine shoot straight up. It's both disgusting and hilarious. So, anywho, did you figure out what game you were talking about?
No, I can't remember. I'm not going to my history here. You're talking about the Armageddon?
Armageddon is like, oh, shoot. That's after Mortal Kombat 4. It's after Deception. Yes, it's after Deception, and then it goes Armageddon. And that's when they had so many... That game had every single Mortal Kombat characters to date, but because there were so many characters, they couldn't fit fatalities in the game, so it was like a weird create-your-own fatality system. It was a good game, but no fatalities kind of made it shitty. But after that, like, the story is nuts, right? So after that, it went away for a very long time. And then Mortal Kombat 9, was it 9? Yes. 9 came out. They returned to 2D battles. And they made the story, they added like a time element to it where Raiden traveled back in time to prevent some apocalypse. And he's fucked up the timeline. And in the current game, Kronika is the current bad guy. She's like a goddess of time, is fighting everybody to fix the timeline. And you got alternate versions of Johnny Cage talking to each other and things like that. So it's a fun way to mix the past with the current characters. So you get plenty of nostalgia when you see like an old classic Scorpion, but then you see the new Scorpion step on there. It's pretty neat.
Okay, so I found the article, and it doesn't exactly tell me which Mortal Kombat it was in, but it says his, quote, friendship #1 finisher sees the Ninja Warrior pull out a stuffed Scorpion doll, and the message says, buy a Scorpion doll. Shows on the screen instead of the normal victory. Okay,
that is a friendship, and friendship started in Mortal Kombat 3, so it's probably from Mortal Kombat 3.
It was in the 90s through the 2000s.
Savannah, if you could be best friends with a Mortal Kombat person, who would it be?
Savannah doesn't know. Raiden, whatever the fuck his name is.
That's an okay choice, as long as it's not mean Raiden. Hopefully it's wise, wispy-haired Raiden from the movies. He would never betray you.
Maybe it's like an alternative, like, 2 different personalities that split.
Man, I love that movie.
Bro, who would you be friends with?
Johnny Cage. 100%. But I would rather be friends with Cassie Cage, if you know what I'm saying.
Gross.
Why is that gross? Your brother's a grown man. Do I need to teach you about the birds and the reptiles?
No, I'm cool. Hey, did you hear?
The bird?
The bird's the word.
Burp. Okay, we're not doing it.
Bird's the word, little bird. Bird's the word.
So anyway, we kind of like dove right in. We didn't explain like the premise of Mortal Kombat. That is, like, there's many different realities and or like dimensions sorta, and the Elder Gods have basically made this tournament. So like, if you want to invade another dimension, you have to prove your worth by beating that dimension's greatest fighters in a tournament of Mortal Kombat. If you beat them, then you are free to invade. Shao Kahn is the big bad guy most of the time, and he's assembled, I don't know how many, but a lot of worlds, and in doing so has this amalgam army of all kinds of people, like Tarkatans, and then there's reptiles people, and Katana's people.
Like Onaga, and then like a guy named Onaga, that weird demon-looking dude.
Onaga is actually like a dragon, basically, and he's his own villain. He has nothing to do with Shao Kahn. In that storyline, I believe Shao Kahn is dead, and Onaga has stepped in to kind of fill that role, and he's a super evil bad guy as well.
Okay, then what about Sindel? Sindel, right?
Sindel is Katana's mother, and Shao Kahn took her as a queen, and she became evil. And she could scream really, really loud and, like, use her hair like a whip. She whips her hair back and forth.
You and me. What do you think? Well, there's one thing that we haven't really talked about, Mortal Kombat-wise.
What?
You want to take a guess?
I mean, I have stuff written down, but I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the movie, the 1995 Mortal Kombat film.
Yes, loved it. What about it?
We haven't talked about it at all.
It's awesome. There's nothing to talk about. It was for the longest time the best. That's not saying much, but the best video game adaptation ever. It holds up pretty well. The effects are really dated, but it holds up for the most part. It's an entertaining movie. Annihilation, the follow-up, I love that movie also, but the effects are somehow worse than the first one. They got really ambitious, and oh my god, Savannah, are you currently killing somebody?
No, I'm not even moving.
It sounds like you're dragging a body through the woods.
Well, maybe I am.
Oh my god, this is terrible.
Hello, is this commercial?
It's time for a commercial. Let's take a break. Ba-dum-bum.
Ba-dum-bum.
Oh, my eye! My trousers fell down
That
again.
really hurt.
Oh, good God.
Jamie! Jamie! Jamie!
I am on the edge of my seat.
I just love meeting up with random people and having a good duck.
Stop that.
Quack, quack.
A whole room dedicated to Nigel Farage.
Oh wow, I'm such a big fan of his.
Bam! Out of nowhere! A meal to break our fast.
Hang on. Did you say 2 for 1?
No, I gotcha. I completely understand.
I'm trying to see the bad points, but I just can't think of any.
Item 1, water. This is starting to get really embarrassing, to be honest.
The Comedy Geek Sketch Podcast. Available on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Acast, Spotify, Podbean, Radio Public, and most half-decent podcatchers.
Who writes this crap?
What is it from?
SpongeBob. Radium
How does it go again?
is for no survivors when you're plankton. Those things are what fun is all about. Just be. Now, do it like this. F is for friends.
These up together.
U is for you and
me. And is for
anytime at all.
down here in the deep blue sea. Is this a SpongeBob podcast now?
No, no. Wait, I don't understand. I feel all tingly inside. Let's stop. Should we stop? Yes. No, that's how you're supposed to feel. Well, I like it. Let's do it again. Okay. S is for frolic.
What the hell is happening?
U is for I don't know. N is for nose picking, sharing gum and sand licking here with my best buddy. That's it.
Wonderful. Jazmin, who would your best buddy be if you could pick somebody?
In Mortal Kombat?
No, in real life. Yes, Mortal Kombat.
Bret, who would you pick as your best buddy?
I already did it. I said Johnny Cage, and then I said Cassie
you said-
Cage.
Oh, in Mortal Kombat?
Yes! Oh my
You said
god.
no. I asked you and you said no.
I was being sarcastic. There's a thing called.
Maybe Sonya?
Guys, break my brain.
Sonya. You gotta have one to
Fine,
break it.
Sonya.
Sonya.
You're hilarious. All right. Last order of business. Who would win in our Mortal Kombat tournament? We're setting up a Mortal Kombat tournament with everybody we know that's been involved with the show.
Okay.
Okay? So you got me, myself, Jazmin, Savannah, Jacob, Adam, Wes, Taylor, Hannah, Aaliyah, Mom, Kim Burns, who is amazing, and Mom and Dad, yep, they were in the Venom episode briefly. Let's see, Chris was in it in the Road to Dragon Con. There's a bunch of people in Road to Dragon Con. The band Red-Handed Denial. Bruce Lemaster from, I don't know if I should have said his last name, but from the Killer's Crossbase podcast. Oh shoot, there's more, but I'm starting to blank. Oh, Nick, Chris, Zoe.
It don't even matter. It's Wes. You can just stop.
Okay, so Savannah has Wes. Jazmin, who you got? Oh, Dava. Can't forget Dava. I'm picking Dava.
I would pick Mom because she's lucky and she just mashed a bunch of buttons and kill everybody. Man, she can't even play that. When she gets scared, she calls you.
No. That is funny. When Mom is having trouble with a video game or gets into a scary part, she calls Jazmin to come play it for her.
It's true, though. Tomb Raider, I've helped her. Love you, Mom.
Love you, Mom. I meant like an actual fight. Like the fist fight. Like
not in a game.
No, in a fist fight. We're holding a tournament. So Savannah has Wes. Jazmin, do you want to change from Mom?
Yeah. I would pick I forget his name, but we did...
Rude.
I forget his name.
Very rude.
Well, I only did the podcast with him once. The guy with the know-how on all criminal activity.
Bruce? You mean the serial killer guy?
Yeah, the serial killer guy. I feel like.
All right, Bruce runs a lot. He's in shape. He might be.
No. He knows. He knows all.
And he has the mind of a monster. He knows how they think.
So he knows. He knows how they work. He knows how they function.
I'm picking Dava. Dava, she is. I don't want to talk about her job and stuff, but she's insanely smart. Out of the three people we've picked, she's the most physically fit. She's gorgeous, and she could use like surgical instruments to kill everybody. And also because she's such like a hot chick that Wes and Bruce would hesitate to kill her. And in that moment of hesitation, she would slice both their throats without mercy.
Okay, wait. I want to change it again. I want to pick Hannah because she knows.
It's too late. You're locked in. Well, Wes is already lost because he's not going to fight Hannah or Dava. He's just going to let himself get slaughtered. So, who would win, Hannah or Dava? I feel like both of them have some like inner crazy strength that when you piss them off, they'll turn Hulk smash.
And I feel like Hannah has protector written all over her. You mess with one of her cubs or with one of her dogs, she's coming at you, man.
And Dava's like a ruthless pirate on the 7 seas who'll crack open your skull and drink from the contents.
Shout out to Hannah.
Shout out to Dava. Wes, you're not listening. Go away.
Sarah, what were you trying to say?
I don't want to pick between these two people, so we'll just say, we'll just say I won, because I'm Shang Tsung and I consumed both their souls. The end.
I think you're just trying to hit on whoever you're talking about.
No. Those are married women, and then we're not doing that.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Your tone says differently.
My tongue says differently. My tongue just said that. Anyway, shut up, Savannah. Jazmin, I think we're almost done.
Okay.
Anything you want to talk about and plug? Anthem's been out for a while now, and you got anything else you want to plug? You were plugging Anthem before. Do you want to still plug Anthem? What are you doing?
No, I mean, didn't we already have a podcast about Anthem?
Yes, give me 1 second here. It doesn't come out until... Hold on. Oh, yes, it just came out last week. As the listeners listening to this, it just came out last week. So, I don't think you can plug it anymore. Pick something else.
Yeah. Pokemon Go Fest, Chicago. We're gonna be there no matter what. We're gonna make it. It's gonna happen. I took the day off. I'm going. I'm outie. What are you earning about?
I was thinking about when this comes out in relation to that. Let's see. It is currently the month of May. So, yes, when this comes out, it will probably be like the beginning of June. So, we'll be getting ready to leave to go to that the next week. So, yeah, you're probably right. Oh, we lost Savannah.
Bye, twin.
Jeez.
Y'all didn't know that was my twin. We're twins. Sister. Oh, she's back.
She's back. Savannah, your turn. Anything? Speaking of the Pokemon Go Fest, check out our other podcast, Pokemon After Darkrai. Pokemon After Darkrai. That's After Darkrai, Darkrai. Information's.
I will cry if you do not go check it out.
Information's in the description. After Darkrai has new merch available at our Redbubble store. .com/people/let's die. Check out the link in the description. Yes, new shirts, things like that. Buy them. And we'll see you at that festival.
Blah, blah.
Savannah, anything you want to plug? What have you been up to? Is she even here?
No, I think she disappeared again. It's like magic. I'm here.
Oh my gosh. It's like a black screen that started speaking like a demon.
I'm not a demon.
No, I just said it's like that. It's like when you're in the air ducts and all of a sudden the alien is right beside your head and you're afraid to look at it. Savannah, what do you got to plug? Plug something. What are you doing? What do you want people to know about?
I'm a pretty laid back person. I don't really have anything.
You don't have any interests? That's cool.
No, but I need to plug something. Savannah's getting married next year, y'all.
We already... Jazmin, you're way late. That episode came out already a while ago.
Well...
It's called March Madness Marriage Management. March Madness Marriage Management. Check out our backlog.
Gosh. Y'all could, I can plug my Venmo.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know what that is.
I don't give a shit.
It's at Savannah Gordon 1.
Ah, you said your last name.
Well, yeah.
SAVANAGORDON 1.
Bum.
So, if you need help spelling that, just rewind this audio and listen to me spell it.
Never want me to be on the podcast, just send $5.
And then she'll send me $4.95.
I will not.
Yes, you will. I would like to talk about a few things. Congratulations, Savannah and Jazmin. This was episode number 50 of our podcast. So, that's kind of cool, right?
Whoa! We're halfway there.
Whoa! Living on a prayer, gonna make 100, I swear. Whoa! Renewed for a third season.
Yeah, we're really gonna do it.
So yeah, there's only a few more weeks left in the season. We got a couple more weeks of content for everybody. After that, we'll be taking a break. I'll talk more about that on the last episode of the season and our break. I would also like to, just real quick, just talk about some people that helped us along the way that have become real good friends and have either appeared on our show or ran ads for us, things like that. Kim and Ket, Stay Alive Maybe. Love you guys very much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kim, for being on the show. Check them out on Twitter. I think it's KK Sam Podcast, something like that. Just Google Kim and Ket Stay Alive Maybe. You'll find it. Into the Portal. Great show about cryptids and also mysterious historical things that actually happened or maybe not happened. I don't know. But they do extensive research. Tons of research. More than I'm willing to do for this show. And they were awesome. Let's Talk OC. Thank you so much for running a whole bunch of ads. I'm sure our audiences don't really cross a whole lot, but it's really nice to have your ads on our show. I loved them, and it was really cool to hear our ads on your show, which sound pretty out of place, but it was probably one of the most fun things that I recorded this year was the ad for the Let's Talk OC show. Also, of course, Killing Time Comedy. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, everybody over there. Love your show. Keep up the good work. They're a scripted comedy podcast, something that's impossible for me to do, and appreciate them. Would also like to thank Killers Crawlspace. Bruce, you're awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. Release more damn episodes, damn it. Grave Girls, love you guys very much. Equally, I might add. And thank you so much for all your support. Potter and family, all y'all people that retweet and share shit and whatever, and love y'all. You're all great. Jazmin, we got new reviews.
We did?
We did, and you'll have to look them up yourself because we covered them on Monday's very special after-school special that you bailed on, sucker.
Is there anything about me? Just tell me that.
No. There's stuff about the show specifically, Skullgirl. You realize people don't know what you're doing, so when you make a screechy noise, they don't know what's happening. She's using filters on the video chat to make herself into like a skull face bunny hamster witch, and Savannah's eating a cookie with stars around her. Oh my gosh. That's it. That's all. Thank you all so much for sticking with us for 50 episodes of nonsense and stupid shit, and stick around. There's more to come. See you next week. Yeah. And, you know, if we're gonna die...
Let's all die together.
She said it.
Okay, bye!
Fatality, 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 fatality. Fatality,
Sound effects! Sorry. You guys want to do the music one more time? Mortal Kombat! Dun, dun, dun. Mortal Kombat! I didn't mean to do video. I was trying to hang up out of it. Where's Savannah?
She's here.
I don't see her. I see her hand, but I don't see her.
All you getting.
That's rude.
I have a lot of oil in here.
What?
Oil?
Foil? You're a foil head.
I'm going bald right here. My hairline's receding, so I'm trying to grow it back.
Great.
Your hairline isn't receding. Yes, it is. No, it's not.
Freaking, we just waved at the group 100 times.
Well, yeah.
Is that our thing now?
To do something.
Hey, it was, did y'all see my post on Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for liking it. God.
I did like it.
Well, thanks for saying anything.
Ugh.
You guys suck.
Hey, you want to see my porch?
Nope.
Not my porch,
Nope, this is an audio podcast.
Look. Check it out.
Nope.
Look how far the fence is, right?
Nope.
Savannah? I like it. It's not that far, though. Hold on.
That's fence. That's fence. Yeah, Dad went on good ways.
Yeah. You don't have that far left.
Finish her.
You're gonna be over this weekend, right, Bret?